Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. So welcome to the Turtley in Love Valentine's Day edition here at Sea Turtle Inc. We are going to be releasing 7 juvenile Atlantic green sea turtles today. I'll go into their names. So we first have Aoli, Debbie, Olive, Belle, Crush, Captain Kid, and Toriz today that we're going to be releasing, which is very, very exciting. So I have with me here Hannah Murray. She's going to be helping me with just the questions that we get from the crowd from the live stream, and also because this is my first live stream ever, so she's going to be helping me a lot. Say hi, Hannah.
Hello, everyone.
All right, lovely. And today is really special, not just because it's Valentine's Day, but we also have a special couple over here. We can actually pan over. So this is Jamie and Joe. Jay, I'm so sorry. Jamie and Jay, which is so exciting. They are the special couple today that is going to be releasing 2 of the 7 sea turtles that we have. So I wanted to let you all just introduce yourselves and kind of like how you guys ended up together.
Okay. Well, we were kind of high school sweethearts and been married for 40 years, dated 6 years before that. So we've been together for 46 years. 2 kids, 3 grandkids.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very fortunate.
Oh my gosh, that's so precious. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I also wanted to ask, I did talk with y'all. You guys are winter Texans, right?
Yes, we are. To get the long stories, my grandparents were winter Texans down here for 40-some years, and we would come down here. Then Jay and I were spring breakers when we went to Kansas State University, so we were spring breakers down here in the 80s. And then when we retired 5 years ago, we became winter Texans. So.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And you have said that you've been to a lot of releases like this?
We've been to several of the releases, and we have also been to Sea Turtle Inc. So
that's fantastic. Well, we have our large container here containing all 7 of our sea turtles. As you can see, a lot of the crowd right now is very excited to see these turtles be released. And so our couple is actually just talking with our medical care team just about our turtles and how they're going to be safely put back into our waters. So right now we are at Cameron County Beach Access number 4. We are actually on the Gulf side. So this is facing towards the ocean, and this is very important, mainly because we don't want any of our turtles coming back if there is ever a chance of a cold stun happening. Now, cold stuns can happen almost every year. It really depends with the weather. But it is when the water temperatures go below about 50 degrees, and these reptiles, all of these turtles are reptiles, they can't actually survive in colder temperatures under 50 degrees because they become stunned. This is very dangerous for them. They can actually drown, and a lot of times they'll beach themselves. So it's up to Sea Turtle Inc. to go out there and save them. So for precaution, we make sure that all of these sea turtles are going to be released on the Gulf side because the Gulf is a little bit warmer than our Bay Area. Now, right now, Casey, one of our medical care team, is actually showcasing to our 2 couples how to hold these sea turtles. Usually want to be doing a hamburger shape, especially for these smaller ones, just so that it's secure and that making sure that these turtles do not escape our grasp. Because again, these guys are actually endangered, and it's very, very important. They're federally protected. We want to be making sure that these turtles are giving or having the best chance of just being comfortable while we're taking them out to sea. Now, these are Atlantic green species. All of these are juveniles that we're releasing today. They're juveniles because they're pretty small. Adult sea turtles can actually get to about 500 pounds and very, very long. So these guys are still babies. And there they go, actually back out into the water. Very exciting. And there's Alyssa talking with our couple just about our turtles, how to release them again. But Atlantic greens are going to be the most common species of sea turtle here in South Padre. This is because we have Laguna Madre, our bay area, right next to our barrier island, and Laguna Madre houses about 80% of all seagrass, which is a type of seaweed. And seagrass, it grows all over this area, especially in the bay because it's shallow and the light can penetrate through. And green sea turtles, hence their name, are going to be eating a lot of seagrass. They're herbivores, and that's why we just find them all over here in South Padre. Almost more than 95% of our sea turtles that end up in our hospital are going to be Atlantic greens just because they're so common, and they're more likely to get hurt if they're more common here. But yeah, Atlantic greens are very cool. And when they're small like this, they're going to be actually omnivores, so they're going to be eating a lot of seafood and seagrass as well. Hi, y'all! I hope you guys are having a lovely day. All right, lovely. So this is actually Debbie. She is very special because she has a satellite attached to her. You can see it's right on her shell. It's big, blue, and has that big wire above it. So satellite tagging is not always very common for sea turtles. It can be very expensive getting this equipment, and it takes a while. We have to do a lot of processes in order to figure out which candidate is best for satellite tagging. Now with Debbie, she is the right size, she is healthy enough, and she has all of her flippers, so she has a wonderful chance at survival. Look at her. Hi, this is Lindsay, one of our animal care specialists holding Debbie. And as you can see, Debbie is very excited to go back out into the wild. A lot of times when these turtles hear the ocean and the water, they get very excited and they'll just kind of go all over the place with their flippers because they know that their home is so close by. Very, very cool. And we're going to be going to see Debbie go out into the water. Usually we have to release these turtles about waist deep in water just so that they can go, or we can basically release them past the breaking point of the waves because we do not want any of these turtles coming back up to the beach. It's very dangerous for them. But yeah, there Debbie goes. Goodbye, Debbie. And with that satellite tag, we're going to have so much more information with these sea turtles. Satellite tags help us figure out where the turtle has been, where they eat, their nesting grounds sometimes even, and a lot more. We have been learning so much in the past few decades about sea turtles, so it's lovely that we're learning more and more as we go. And this satellite tag will also help us in the future with cold stuns, as I talked about, because some sea turtles will hang out in very specific areas during cold stuns or where they like their feeding grounds with seagrass areas. So these satellites actually help us figure out the best plan of action on where we should find them on beaches, where the most common place to find them during cold stuns is going to be, because right now our best bet is just kind of going around and trying to find them wherever we can during cold stuns. So these satellite tags will genuinely help to save a lot of sea turtle lives. But yeah, we have another sea turtle over here. Actually, I wanted to ask, which sea turtle is this?
This is Crush.
Oh, this is Crush. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about Crush and how we found him?
Yeah, so Crush is a rock baby. So he was stuck in one of the jetties. He had some abrasions and damage to his shell, and he was able to recover with us.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Do you know how long he's been with us for?
He came to us on December 30th.
Oh my gosh, okay, so yeah, it's almost been 2 months, about a month and a half. Well, I'm so glad that Crush is able to go back out into the wild. Look at him, he's so excited. But you are free to let him go. Thank you so much. There he goes. Oh my gosh, it's always lovely to see these turtles go back out into the wild where their native habitat is. Because again, these guys are endangered. It's very important that we are saving them. We are essentially a wildlife rescue here at Sea Turtle Inc. for sea turtles. And it's always very, very special that we are allowed to take care of them in such a way and see the progress. Hi, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Hi. Okay, tell me your name and the turtle's name.
Hi, my name is Casey, and this is Captain Kidd.
Oh my gosh, Captain Kidd. How long have we had Captain Kidd? Do you know? It's okay if you don't.
He's been here since November 12th.
Okay.
So however many days that is.
That's a few months, yes. So definitely more than a few of our other sea turtles, like Debbie. Do you actually know how we found Captain Kidd?
Yes, so one of our ambassadors, Greg, found Captain Kidd stuck in the jetties at Isla Blanca Park.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. A lot of times, or actually most of these sea turtles that we were releasing today are found in the jetties. I'll talk a little bit about the jetties, but you guys are free to release Captain Kidd if you'd like, as we take some pictures. But yes. Bye, Captain Kidd. Yes, he's been with us since November, which is a long time. Most of the turtles that are going to be staying with us here at our hospital are just going to be here for about, on average, a little less than 70 days. So about 3 months. But sometimes it just depends on the injury. Some turtles have to stay with us for a lot longer, especially if they have a severe injury like boat strikes or something else that is complicating their situation. Now, I did want to talk a little bit about, oh, actually, okay. So that is going to be the final sea turtle of today. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Well, it's been a wonderful Valentine's Day, and thank you all so much for coming to the live. Again, this is my first live, so this is really fun, actually. Being able to talk to you guys. I know my family is watching, so it's always lovely. And I did want to talk a little bit about ways that you guys can help Sea Turtle Inc. and just the mission of saving the sea turtles. The most direct way is if you're ever in South Padre and find sea turtles, you can actually call us. But yes, thank you so much again for coming to the Sea Turtle Inc. Live for releasing these sea turtles. You guys have a lovely Valentine's Day. Thank you all so much.